For the background noise, okay? Work's got to be done, so I'll make this quick. I was online last couple of nights ago, whatever, when it's not important. I was doing the Injustice Live, and somebody asked me, you know, well, somebody quoted that they thought that the Dark Knight cartoon movies were better than BVS, and I sort of disagreed. You know, because it's two different elements. One is sort of paying homage to the other, but it's still a different entity. And I love the dynamics of Luther turning these two people against each other, and Man of Steel somehow just trying to see the world in a better way and trying his best, but every time he tries his best, you know, he gets put down. And the Dark Knight Returns book, he's basically the president's stooge that's not allowed to be seen in public and save people because heroes are... So it's totally different, and it's up to you what story you like. Me, I like them both. I couldn't say, just like I couldn't say what was the best between Batman v Superman, because again, two different entities, and you could like them for different ways, you know. Also, you had scenes in BBS with Doomsday. I mean, that iconic scene for me was the heat vision against Doomsday and Superman going like that. Excellent. Now, as you know, I'm a big fan of these movies, and I've been supporting Zack since the page had begun, Man of Steel and stuff. Then this wee report that came out, and it said that the costume in the movie, in BVS, Zack has quoted it belonged to Richard, Dick Grayson basically. And I went, whoa, okay. First reaction went, right, because this is more and more homage to the Dark Knight. He may as well have just tried to rename the movie, okay, because what he says his plans really was, or he hinted, or maybe he joked, we don't know, that he was going to bring in Kelly, the girl that was in the Dark Knight Returns book, right, as a Robin. Now, that may have worked, yes. Yeah, Film Gob's quoted in saying, you know, he could have done his movies, then we would have moved on to the other DC stuff. No. Okay, I have to disagree with him there, because what you want to do is you want to get people on your side first, okay? A lot of people, non-comic book readers, would not have read The Dark Knight Returns, would not have known. Now, with that person, that actor that came on and wrote said a passage from the book, only comic book readers knew about that. Half the audience, or quarter of the audience, whatever, didn't know where it was, or maybe it was a long time ago since you read that. So what fans would have wanted is, they would have wanted Dick Grayson as Robin, and to have that just now, when you really want it, what other fans would really want was a built-up DCEU universe. So maybe the studio, in a way, was right to somehow get interfering, because they had itchy fingers and whatnot. So they might have been... See, I'm trying to see things on both sides, okay? Now, as you know, I defend Zack Snyder. But I've got to say it as I call it, that would have been one very risky move to have that as Dick Grayson. Okay, it may have just splitted the fandom. Posts would have erupted. Oh, Dick Grayson is dead. He never had his chance as Nightwing. People would moan about that. He should have been the Nightwing costume. What did he not then start the Teen Titans? If he was killed as Robin. You know, there were so many argumentatives, and then you'd have the other fans that were saying, yeah, but it's a Dark Knight Returns book, it's based on that, and that's why we didn't get it. Risky business. I'm glad, and for me, I am trying to get that idea out of my head when I watch BVS now. I'm just going to try and still imagine that, as Jason Todd's costume, because they could have done, from my personal opinion, they should have built up the sort of universe first before having Zack Snyder's, you know, now, don't get me wrong, I would have preferred Zack Snyder's Justice League to come out. Yeah, I want that. You know, petition release the Zack Snyder cut. Yeah, get his story told. But I'm just talking about the Robin side of things, and how I would have wanted Zack Snyder to have started the universe first, rather than this, what we've got happening just now, where you have the Dark Universe and maybe the DC EU universe. I mean, seeing that was Dick Grayson's Robin that was in that would have put a stop to many of things. You know, Teen Titans and stuff like that, and Nightwing spin-off, it would have put a stop to that. But now we're in a place where we're having 2 Joker movies. It's round about maybe 5 years from now would be an ideal time to have done what Zack was planning to do back then. And that's the only thing I disagree with Zack on, is then wasn't a good time to do that. Now, it's on the same subject as Batman. Matt Reeves just came out and said that you know, Ben Affleck is still involved in the Batman movies. He's still helping him, or what shape. We don't know what kind of form he is. If he's helping writing it, helping being an actor in it and stuff like that. But somehow he's still involved with the production. And Matt Reeves came out and says it's not year one. It's not an origin story, because many of them have been done before. I believe Zack Snyder's done one of the best origin story for Batman. So, and he's not quoting if it's an old one or a young one. It's just him being Batman, being a detective, which I would love to have seen. We've seen Batman be Batman and BVS. To me, that was Batman and BVS, the warehouse scene. That's the Batman I've always wanted to see. But now I've always wanted to see the genius of his level. Okay, Christopher Nolan Batman, right? That wasn't really Batman, because he had other people to do his thinking for him, you know, and invent stuff. But in Justice League, you seen him tinkering and building and whatnot. That's Batman. So what you want to do is then look at the other side of Batman, which is his brain, his detective skills, and that's what I want to see. You play Batman Arkham games, and you see the detective mode on those. That's the Batman I want to see. Is it too early, going back to Robin, is it too early to have a Robin? No, it's never too early. You could always do a wee intro in one of these films, you know, and because what we getting from Arkham games and what we saw in the costume in BVS was a great costume. Was a costume that fitted, you know, modern day life as Robin. He looked battle hardened and stuff like that. And when I just played Injustice, even the costume in Injustice 2, totally awesome as Damien. So yeah, I'm just glad in some way, and that, in a way, okay, and as I say, I've always tried to look at both sides of the argument. In a way, yeah, the studio was definitely, no, in a big way, the studios was wrong to involve themselves so much in Justice League. They were involved, if it was their sole responsibility of cutting BVS, because Zack Snyder said himself, he edited BVS, okay? He edited that film, then he released the Ultimate version. But it's the Justice League they got involved with, and that was totally wrong. They should try and give the directors more credit and more freedom and stuff. But again, he was going through a difficult time with his daughter. But at the same time, when you look at stuff where you have choices like the Robin costume and being Dick Grayson, and somebody quoted, would he have returned? Would they have came back? Maybe in a ghost-like way, and then a memory way, and then you would have had the girl Robin. And you know my feelings just now about modern society, where everything seems to be orientated to the girls, right? Orientated to the women, and I'm against that. You know, I'm all up for girl heroes, but only if it's not made because of because you're trying to be up there with the modern society where, you know, like Ghostbusters, okay? Ghostbusters, they put women as Ghostbusters, they put women in Ocean's 9. I would have liked those films much better if it was something original and not just trying to put women in front of the camera and rehashing an old story. You know, so to have this woman Robin at this day and age, it just seems that everything's all coming because this is where society wants. We want more women on screen, so we have this. We have you know, we have Diggle that's never, because it's the black man and stuff like that, and it's just nonsense. It's too PC just now, you know, and I think you've got to please the fans, okay? You got to have the Dick Grayson because he was your first Robin. Stay true to the books, keep fans on board, okay? And that's how you win over the fans and how you quieten down the debates on the internet. But these are just my opinion. You may disagree with me, okay? I just thought it would be a wrong choice to start off with Dick Grayson. It being dead. Okay, it would have just caused too much argo on the internet. It would have just upheaval. And again, people were saying, it's a woman Robin. You know, we've already had this problem with an older Batman, and now we're throwing in the girl already. People were questioning, who killed Dick Grayson? The Joker killed Dick Grayson. No, the Joker killed Jason Todd. Too much, too soon. Fans would be divided. So let me know your thoughts down below. But it's good news about Ben Affleck, and it's good news, you know, that he's came out and stuff. Thanks very much for watching. Please check out the Facebook page, check out the next time I go live, which I don't know, anytime soon, and have your comments put forward to me straight away. Thank you.